Aloha, Kuheana, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing this makeup look. We're doing a makeup tutorial. We're doing on this makeup that I've been into. Okay, high shine, glossy, glitter on the eyes, not too much concentration. I feel as if I'm turning into a Kuheana, which is mother in Hawaiian in terms of makeup. You know, really fast. I need something on the go. I need something quick. I got 3 screaming kids in the car. I do not have time for a cut crease neon liner. I need quick, pretty, beautiful, complementary to my skin, eye-catching at the same time. Not that I really care about being eye-catching, but still, I mean, if I'm putting this much effort into how I look, then I might as well try to invest in something that will benefit me, and I'm spending my money that will make me feel good, and then at the same time work really well. So that's mostly what I've been into nowadays. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Stick around and watch me paint my face. Let's get into the tutorial. Makeup that I'm into nowadays. First thing I'm gonna go in with is this La Roche-Posay Anthelios 50 Daily Anti-Aging Primer with Sunscreen. Let the product warm up a little bit under the skin, and then I only use very little. It's very thick, so a little bit goes a long way. So I have it here on my 2 middle fingers, and I'm just going to press in the areas that I know my pores are a bit larger, and it is mattifying. And then whatever I have left over, I will put here. See how it just mattified that? And I already did my brows off camera just to save time, and then whatever is left I will just press into the skin like this. All right, moving on. We are going to my new favorite thing. It is this Dream Urban Cover Foundation from Maybelline. It is a full coverage protective makeup with sunscreen, broad spectrum SPF, and antioxidant enriched pollution protection. These names, I tell you. And this is in the shade 215 out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some on this little dish that I have here. I'm just gonna squeeze that much. Not that much, right? So I'm gonna take some on the petri dish and then just blend it in with this Sephora brush. I mean, who am I, right? This is really nice. But this is the makeup that I've been into. Simple, fast, and natural. I mean, as natural as it can get, but this is it. This is what I've been honestly just looking forward to every day doing. I mean, I don't know what changed. Maybe my standards got lower, or I was just over Instagram telling me how to do my makeup, and so now I just do it this way, and I'm so satisfied. How's the coverage? It's nice. It's enough. Concealer. Full Wear Infallible. I'm gonna pop it right there. I scrape off all of that, and I just put it right here. And then with a small brush, small fluffy brush, I just blend out first the bottom and move the product towards the side of my eye. I know. Use a beauty blender. No, I don't want to use a beauty blender. I want to use my fingers and a brush. That's just what I've been feeling. I haven't been into the beauty blender lately. I see all of these amazing celebrity makeup artists, more so old school celebrity makeup artists, those who have been around for such a long time but haven't made social media as their platform. They literally had to use resources and didn't have millions and millions of followers to reach out to on Instagram or Facebook. I mean, they had to do groundwork. They had to start from the ground up. Not saying that influencers nowadays didn't have to, but to not have something in the palm of your hand like this, to be able to, in a snap of a finger, have connections worldwide, that's inspirational. Have really been inspired by how they do what they do and how they did what they did without the things that we have nowadays that come so easily to us and that we have such easy access to. Wherein back in the day, they had to learn how to use a lipstick for 4 different things on the face. And that is what just blows my mind with cosmetics. How far we've come from where we've been, but having an appreciation for what used to be and how they used to do it. Not being so precise about it, even though I love precision and I'm such a perfectionist, especially when it comes to my eyebrows and the rest of my face, but it's makeup. It's meant to be manipulated. It's meant to be played with and experimented with and all these different things. So I try to get out of my box and do different things and use different products and do a different shape of my of eyeshadow or brow or something like that. Explore new and different ways of doing things. And that's where I'm at. I'm really over Instagram, influencing me so heavily to the point where I'm doing makeup like 10 million other people around the world. It's not necessarily my cup of tea. I love that for them. I celebrate them for it. It's not just where I'm at. And I'm just gonna be where I'm at and do what I'm doing where I'm at. That's what I have. I got all these things. All right, moving on. Fit Me loose powder is usually a little bit on the cap there, and this is what I will use for my face. I don't do the baking thing anymore, and then pop it right there. It's a baby beauty blender. I don't even remember where I got it. The only thing I was just thinking, I didn't even conceal my nose. I didn't highlight my nose. I didn't highlight anything else. For every day, it's not realistic. I really don't need to be highlighting my cupid's bow, my nose, and all that kind of stuff, because it's not very noticeable under the lighting that I'm in. And so I find that I'm just kind of not really using it for anything and any purpose, so I don't do it. I mean, okay, maybe for this video I will. Especially with where I work, it's like, oh, okay, this concealer is not even light enough to highlight my face anyway. This is basically my skin tone. Just slightly. Next thing I want to do is cream highlights. Very much into this Neutrogena Hydro Boost Illuminator. Ooh, sister. Yeah, yes. Actually take her on my finger like this. Just warm it up on the back of my hand, right on that high point. Oh my god. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. So at this point, the face does get a bit greasy looking, but that's okay because we're going to mattify where we need to mattify, and we're going to highlight where we need to highlight. So after we put that highlight down, I just like to ever so slightly go over that highlight point with my foundation brush, just around, just to make sure there's no harsh lines. For that part, I'll just go over. So next is all over powder, and this is the Moto Butter Bronzer in light bronzer. Some product on there, like so. And then I'm going to press this into areas slightly around the nose, and do a little bit on the eyelids too. Then with a brush, a powder brush with bronzer, tapping motions all over my face, even over that highlight, just a little bit, just to eliminate that shine where we don't need it. Yes. I will do bronzer sometimes, but mostly I haven't. I've just been letting the highlight and the skin do its thing. Everything will come together when we do the eyes. So the eyes, we are going in with this CoverGirl Exhibition. It's some type of glitter wonder. It looks like an exact dupe of the Stila Magnificent Metals. Look at it. It's pretty much the same component. Oh my gosh, Lord have mercy. It actually blends out really nicely. You have a window of time to blend it out, but it becomes a little, not gritty, but it just gets really glittery. The glitter starts to fall out a little bit more as you blend it out, as you manipulate it, as you kind of move it around the eyes. The glitter particles will start to fall, so just be mindful of that, but it is still very beautiful. Straight from the applicator, all over. I don't even use like an eyeshadow or anything. I just hit it and I'm done. To blend this out, I'm going to use a brush. This is the Morphe M456, and that I'm just gonna move around and blend it out. This is basically it, and then I just put on like a banging pair of eyelashes and I call it a day. But first we're gonna curl the lashes, and then put on two mascaras. The two mascaras are both by L'Oreal. One is, oh, they're both from the Voluminous line. Oh, I didn't notice that. One is the Voluminous Original Carbon Black, and then the other is the Butterfly Sculpt. So I go in with the Butterfly Sculpt first to get, not spidery, but it's just, they separate your lashes really well. And then the Voluminous Original, I will go in for volume and just a tad bit more thickness. I couldn't resist the lashes. One thing I will say right now with this CoverGirl Exhibitionist glitter shadow, be very careful. I decided to put a little bit of liner on, but I didn't want to budge with it, putting on like a liquid or a crayon or pencil. So I ended up going with a shadow from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. And as I was pressing the shadow on with my angled liner, I could feel glitter specks kind of coming down and dropping down into my eye, because my eyes can tend to be very sensitive, but not to liner. Immediately it started to get worse and worse and worse, and it started to get a bit more irritated. Then it ended up having a little water teary eye come down here in this part, and I had to patch it up and do a little bit of patchwork. I would suggest maybe even going over with a liquid. That would be better. I went with an angled liner, and you know, you're kind of brushing up against the glitter, so it kind of picks it up and kicks it and moves it around. Just move it around down my eye, and so just be very mindful of that. I love the look of it. I love the glitteriness of it, the brightness of it. Just be mindful of that as far as lining your eyes afterwards, after you apply it. Kiss Naked Drama Lashes in the style Tui. I have 2 pairs, so I can actually show you what one pair looks like in the packaging. It's very cute, very flary. And now we're gonna move on to the lips because everything else is pretty much done. Because this is makeup that I've been into, I'm going to keep it neutral and I'm going to keep it glossy and shiny. First, I'm going to go in with this Revlon lip liner. It's Color Stay in Nude. And then I'm going to go over it with I'm not going to go over it. I'm actually going to do something in the center. This is the Revlon Matte Balm in the shade 255 Enchanting. And then over top of that, we're going to go in one more time with Revlon. This is all Revlon. This is a Revlon lip. This is my favorite gloss from the drugstore. It is the Revlon 215 in Supernatural. It's from the Super Lustrous line. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this makeup that I'm into. It's glossy, it's high shine, it's lip gloss and glitter. I still am for the cut creasing and all that beautiful color and vibrancy and neon and all that. I'm so for that. But where I'm at, this is where I'm at. And this is the makeup that I've been into. So I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to ring the bell so that you're notified every time I upload, which is actually every Wednesdays now. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one. Hui ho!